What is up, everyone? Mr. Random here. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Got to pay a big shout out to all the new faces and everyone else who subbed recently. You know, I've got a lot of support and I appreciate that from you guys an awful lot. I hope you're still enjoying the videos. You know, I've got to apologise, you guys. I haven't really uploaded much the last week or so. You know, like I state in a lot of my videos, my life doesn't evolve around Clash of Kings. You know, you won't see me upload daily. If I do happen to upload more than one video in a day, I mean, that's just pure fucking luck or something funny happened, you know. My life does not evolve around this game, you know. I don't wake up in the morning and think, cock, I don't need to stream it. I don't need to... This game's not big enough to do that sort of thing, you know. I do have a life, you know, outside of this. And I just do this for a bit of fun, you know, a bit of enjoyment, a little bit of a hobby. I have no aspirations to become a massive YouTuber. So I've got to apologise to you guys, you know, because I don't really upload much. I'll try and do what I can, you know, but I'm just generally want to have a bit of fun, etc. and things like that. Now, this video itself is just sort of bringing you a couple of little updates, really. One big one, really, you know, that I just want to sort of address with everyone is about this Tree of Life. Now, I see a lot of people making videos about this. I'm not going to lay claim to making the first video, but I seem to make one that seemed to brought a lot of attention to people about it. You know, a couple of people even mentioned on it and said, oh, we don't make videos like this because, you know, it will just get patched. Now, I'm not really sure if this is going to get patched whatsoever. And the reason behind that is about basically the reason why I'm going to show you here. So anyway, so obviously it's about the Tree of Life. It's going to be the main one itself. Now, I've absolutely butchered everything that I had on the Tree of Life. I had like sort of 6, it was even more than that, God knows, on this particular castle anyway. You know, and I've spent pretty much all my gold, got loads of great rewards. You guys have seen the video, you know, you like the video and it helped a lot of people out, so big thumbs up for that. But the one thing I want to sort of bring to your attention is, since spending, because obviously what you actually need, and I see a lot of people don't seem to realise and don't mention in any of their videos, which I want to bring to you guys' attention, is obviously about this Tree of Life and about the 2 different types of fertilizer and a bucket that you can use. Now, currently as it stands, right down the bottom here on the right hand side, it says collected too much, come back soon. So obviously I've collected too much from the Tree of Life. Some guys, you say to me, oh well, you just go back tomorrow and collect some more. Well, no, that's actually not the case. Obviously you get these free 5 picks here that you can do every sort of hour, you know, and they give you a small amount of reward, so it's pretty good. But if you actually go to the Tree of Life, now after you've used all of your free picks down here on the right hand side, now mine's just sort of vanished one day. I had no idea whether I used them all or whatever the case. But what I've actually found is that to gain more advanced picks, the only way you can do that is by using the large bucket or the super fertilizer. Now, as you can see here, it says I've used too many advanced picks, and I'll go to trending. Now, do you know what? Just for the crack, let's just feed the tree 152 ordinary buckets. I mean, I've got 2,500. I've got loads of them from picking up resources, etc., things like that. We're going to go across and give it like, I don't know what, 198 fertilizer, just random amounts. So, go back out of this, go back into the Tree of Life, and go to advanced pick. Now, that does nothing to the Tree of Life. So now, obviously, I believe to myself that just actually keeps the Tree of Life alive, fertilized, keeps it growing for everyone to use, etc. Now, to gain more advanced picks when you've used every single one that you have, the only way you're going to be able to do that is by doing this. Now, you add the 2 large buckets, so we've got 2 there, and then we'll add our 2 large fertilizer, which we've got there. Now, obviously, you can see at the moment it says collected too much. What you have to do is basically back out of it, go back into it. We go to advanced pick, and you can see we've just used 4 items, and we've now got 4 advanced picks left for today. So I'm going to go ahead and pick them anyway. Now, I'm not really too sure how I gained them. I know of one way you can actually buy them, but truth to be told, if you've got half a fucking brain cell, you won't do this because it's a really bad idea. Now I'm going to explain why. So you can actually go to the store and buy, where is it? Super fertilizer and a large bucket for 500 gold each. So if you do the maths, you're paying 550 gold for 1 golden apple. Now, as you can see here, 1 golden apple on its own gives you that. You've got to ask yourself, is that worth 550 gold? Well, I'll answer it for you. It ain't fucking worth 550 gold at all. I'm just going to open these 3 up anyway. Will I get lucky? No, I won't. But I've got some wood anyway. Pop open the free one. Again, obviously, I've posted a video about this before. It's all random. A couple of other people posted videos about it, but there didn't really seem to be much on it. I did a little bit of research, and, you know, I did watch other people's videos, and no one really seemed to explain the tree, you know, sort of in depth in itself like that. And obviously a lot of people have got their advanced picks, you know, and they may see this here. It says collected too much, come back soon. Why the fuck am I ordinary buckets not working? Let's do another 281. Fuck it, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Go back, go. So basically what I'm trying to say to you is that other than the ordinary bucket and the ordinary fertilizer, which keeps your tree alive, the only way you're going to get them advanced pick back is by gaining large buckets or super fertilizer. Now, I think you actually get one free. Now, don't quote me on this. It's something I've just sort of been keeping an eye on, tracking on my other castles. You seem to get one free each day. You get one fertilizer and one bucket. And it's messing with you left there because people are hitting people's tiles and they're not meaning to, which is another thing that I wanted to try and bring up in this video. Now, as you can see by collecting here, I'm picking up ordinary buckets. I'm just going through my resource reports. The only thing that you're getting from resources is obviously your ordinary buckets and ordinary fertilizer, but as we found out, that doesn't do fuck all for it other than keep the tree alive. So guys, the only way you're going to get these these is by saving them fertilizer. Now keep an eye out. Again, I will state, you know, it's not a guaranteed fact, but what I can see so far, I seem to be getting one free per day. Now what I tend to try and do is try and feed the tree of life a little bit of water and a little bit of fertilizer every day from each one of my castles, depending on how many you've got. I mean, I've been chucking sort of 10 to 25 out each day because I've got quite a few, and in return I seem to be getting one super fertilizer and one large bucket in every day. Now that doesn't really mean that because I'm getting the ordinary bucket or the fertilizer that I'm getting them large buckets. No idea, but it seems to be giving me one free every day. So my advice to you guys out there who's watching the video, basically save them up, try and get as many as you can, and then I'll open a load of gold apples. Don't go to the store and buy fucking 500 gold for a fertilizer, because that really isn't worth it. Another little thing I want to bring you guys' attention, you can see my line meshing going off here, people going fucking crazy at the moment, is another one of these, the update that they brought out here. Now I think my VOP is on at the moment, so I'm going to go searching for a farm plot. This one will do. Okay, that's weird. That's good. So sometimes I find actually you have to wait for the figure to load on the map for it. No, I wouldn't really normally send them. Oh, what for the video, whatever. So I'll just send them out, and as you can see here, send another one out. Let's find another one. It's not even kill event at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. And we've got Kingdom Peace. So as you can see, I'm sending these out to my castle. Out from my castle to resource plots to go and gather some wood. And as you can see here, there is no fucking line. Now, a couple of things that we bumped into on the kill event as well, which I want to warn you guys about really, is when you're hitting castles, not just on the kill event, but on the kingdom event, you will find that sometimes if you're hitting castles and people are reinforcing those castles, you will not see the line. So be warned. We have had a lot of experiences, not in this alliance, fortunately enough, but people hitting our castles. We're reinforcing them, and they're messaging saying, "Where the fuck did they come from? I didn't even see the line," you know. And I'm saying to you, "Dude, did you not see we're sending troops to that castle?" And he's like, "No, I was marching and I was scouting. I didn't even see anything go there whatsoever." So be warned, peeps, when you're going to rob castles, etc., and things like that. This sort of shit is still going on. It's been going on for weeks now, that you cannot see the fucking lines on the castles. So be very, very careful. I'll show you one more time. This seems to be in every kingdom that I'm in. I'm in about 3 or 4 different kingdoms. As you can see here, the lines for attacking resources and stuff like that are not always visible. So be warned. I really wish Clash of Kings would sort this out. It's fucking awful, to be fair. It's been this way for a long, at least a couple of weeks, I would say now. I've messaged them in the middle of the castle. They haven't actually responded back to me whatsoever, which is really strange. I've also tweeted at them, and they just blatantly ignored the tweet, which is even funnier. Certainly really sort of bring, you know, anything to their attention that will actually tarnish their name, that they actually want to respond back to. They don't really care about problems in the game or anything like that, or people losing power, you know, so it's just one of them things. But just, you know, just want to warn you guys out there, basically, you know, just be very, very careful when very, very careful when hitting castles, because you may not be able to see the reinforcing lines. But anyway, that's my little video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up. Hope you guys like the video. You know, I've got Twitter up, anyone. So if anyone wants to contact me on Twitter, look on my page. Feel free to hit me a message up. I'll try and help you guys out as much as possible. Couple of days time, I'm actually going to do episode 3 of Strongest Lords. Currently seems to be a really good series that everyone seems to like, and seems to be the only series out there as well. So thumbs up to that one. Give me a call, guys, and yeah, I'm Random, and I will catch you peeps later.